What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another GTA 5 online video. So guys, tomorrow is the big day. The Los Santos Tuners DLC is releasing tomorrow, the 20th of July, and today we're just gonna discuss some very important details so you guys can be fully prepared for tomorrow. Now first of all, the release time. Now we don't know the exact time, we never do, but we can make a estimate based on the previous DLCs, for example the Cayo Perico DLC and also the previous summer DLC. Now some news sites, they actually say that the release time of the DLC tomorrow will be 10 AM British Standard Time. If you want to convert that to your own time region, I will leave a link in the description, and on this site you can basically type in your city and then it will tell you the time that matches with 10 AM British Standard Time. Now this time is a estimate, and it's also most of the time a little bit too early. For example, for the Cayo Perico Heist DLC, they also gave us 10 AM British Standard Time. But then I checked it and I saw it was actually released at 5 past 11 AM, so that's 1 hour later than the estimate. Then also, for example, for the previous summer DLC, the one of 2020, I also checked it again, the estimate was 10 AM British Standard Time, and this one actually released 2 hours later, even a little bit more. I think it was like 2 hours and 15 minutes. So we can basically conclude that the 10 AM that a lot of people say is just the earliest we can expect the update. But in reality, it's most of the time 1 or 2 hours later. Now, I'm not saying this will also be the case tomorrow. It could be that it will be perfect 10 AM, but usually it's a little bit later. So don't be surprised if it's not exactly 10 AM. It could also be, like I said, 1 hour later or maybe even 2 or 3. Now, like you guys can see, the DLC releases at the same moment for everyone, so it's not a DLC that releases, for example, at midnight. So for some people it will be during the day, for some people it might be during the night or very early, or I don't know. But for the people that can't play the update immediately when it releases, for example, if you have to work or school or maybe you're sleeping, I don't know, you can just leave your console on standby, then it can download, and then when you're back, when you can play, it will be immediately updated and then you can enjoy it. Then another thing that's also important is basically how big the update file will be, so how many gigabytes. If we look at the previous summer DLC again, that one was 1.7 gigabytes. This one, I assume it will be a little bit bigger because it has more content, so I would say around 3 or 4 gigabytes, maybe even 5. But for example, the Cayo Perico Heist DLC, I think it was around 6 gigabytes, and I assume that this one will be smaller because it's a summer DLC, and they also called the Cayo Perico Heist DLC the biggest ever. So I would just say expect like 4 gigabytes or something like that. And then the last thing you guys basically have to know to be prepared for tomorrow is of course all the new content, because when you have a new update, when you start up the game, there's a lot of things, and if you don't know what's new, then it might be a little bit confusing. So first of all, the new cars, 17 new cars in this DLC. Tomorrow only 10 out of 17 will be added. The other cars will basically be added every week with the weekly update, like Rockstar does a lot. Then of course the main thing of this update, the car meet warehouse in the Cypress Flats area. So when you download the update, I think it will be the smartest to go there immediately. So for example, if you have a spawn location close to the Cypress Flats area, maybe you can set it to that before you update it. And then when you have the update, you can immediately go there. So that's the main thing you should be focusing on tomorrow. Now in this warehouse, we will get a test track where you can basically test out cars. You can do car meets with people without getting interrupted by the cops. Also new mission opportunities, but that's something that we don't know yet how it works. So tomorrow we'll have to see about that. Also a new rank system, but like I said, we have to wait for tomorrow so we can know how all that works. Also new races, for example, that will also be added. So tomorrow, big day. If you guys want to see everything, like all the new content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will definitely make a video about that. Also, for example, a guide on how the new system works, the new rank system, how to do car meets, how to test your cars, for example. I don't know everything yet, but I assume that not everything will be that simple. So I will definitely make guides about that so you guys will be informed. So guys, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out my Discord in the description, and peace out, you guys.